Is graphology a pseudoscience or is it not? Now that's the question. If you've ever heard of graphology, also known as handwriting analysis, I was talking about the difference in this video here, you might have heard that there are certain traits in your handwriting that correlate to personality traits you'll likely be having. Now, is that really true or not? Whether your team, yes, graphology, or no, pseudoscience? You may want to watch this video to finally find out what pseudoscience really is and why graphology won. So I decided to divide this video into 3 parts. First we have the science, then we have the pseudoscience, and then we have graphology. So, what is science? Science is the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation, experimentation, and the testing of theories against the evidence obtained. Now let me rephrase it to make it a simple definition. In science, you are pursuing knowledge and the application of that knowledge. You're looking to understand the natural world and the social world, and you're following a systematic methodology based on evidence. Now please remember this word, evidence, as that's the key to science. On the other hand, we have the pseudoscience, and pseudoscience is a collection of beliefs and practices mistakenly regarded as being based on scientific methods. I don't even believe I need to explain it further, but let's go for it. Pseudoscience is basically not a science. It's not based on scientific evidence, and the results it provides may be invalid. Now, why graphology is being regarded as pseudoscience? Why there's so much halo around it? First, a little disclaimer. In my explanation, I will assume that you guys are aware with the difference between graphology and handwriting analysis, because there are some key differences that may determine the outcome of your understanding of what I'm talking about. Again, I talked about the differences in my last video. Feel free to pause this video now and just come back after you watch it. Hi, welcome back! So here's the explanation. I'll make it quick. Graphology is regarded as pseudoscience because we cannot obtain the same exact results at any time and from different graphologists. So we have 2 things to explain. First, if graphologists got a sample of handwriting from a person who was really frustrated and angry when writing, the traits that will be showing in that handwriting will be pointing at an angry, frustrated person. And since graphologist doesn't know the person directly and don't know that they're usually very nice and friendly, after examining the sample, they may come out with a wrong interpretation of the personality of a person. However, it's not really a wrong interpretation. They've just examined the personality of that person when they're angry. And in case that person didn't tell the graphologist that, oh, I was so angry when writing this, graphologist just doesn't know. That's why it's really important you provide a standard sample of your regular handwriting if you want to get to know the general outlook of your personality. If in case you want to learn more about your subconscious, then it would be great to provide a sample from a personal journal, since that's when subconscious traits will reveal itself. Okay, so we covered that. We have different results because the handwriting changes because people change. And is there any scientific way to assess if the person was happy or sad or just neutral in the moment of writing? Exactly. Now we have the second point, which is you may not obtain the same results from different graphologists. And also there's a very easy explanation of that. Graphologists are just people. People who, yes, have knowledge, who, yes, have years of training and experience, and who, yes, have their own brains making these or other types of connection, and you just can't choose which brain with which type of connection you want to have. If we take 2 graphologists who learn exactly the same things, whose level of knowledge is exactly the same, they are still people. So if John was living in Australia with 7 siblings and then he decided to travel the world, become a graphologist in the meantime, he's perceiving things differently than Ben, who grew up in the United States in a small village and was the only child, never left the village. You understand where I'm getting to? Even if the same 2 graphologists see the exact handwriting and notice the same exact traits, they might interpret the importance of them or the connection in between differently. So that's why you get different results. And that's the biggest reason why graphology is regarded as pseudoscience. I hope you know better now, and there's just one last thing I wanted to add. These days, graphology and handwriting analysis got so mixed up that in graphology we have a large amount of handwriting analysis. The only thing graphologists are holding a different type of certification than handwriting analysts. When I started learning graphology, it took me a long time to understand the difference between these 2, and after I learned the difference, I realized that I've actually learned a lot from handwriting analysis. It was just mislabeled by the name graphology, so at least in my videos you will find these words being used interchangeably. I'm not going to courts or trials helping the CIA examining the handwriting sample. I'm just doing it for you guys so you can better understand yourself, and therefore I'll be using these words interchangeably, as many people do anyway. Now let me know in comments if you have any questions, like and subscribe if this video helped you, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye!